Hello there, tickets. We just saw the film Godzilla, King of the Monsters. This film is the sequel to the 2014 film Godzilla, and also not necessarily a sequel to 2017's Kong Skull Island, but set in that same universe. So the third film in this universe. And this film is directed by Michael Dougherty. Thank you so much to Jeremy for joining for this review. And this is going to be a spoiler-free review, so no spoilers. So what were your just kind of overall general thoughts on this film?
Action-packed, for sure. Everything you would expect to see going into a Godzilla movie titled King of the Monsters. CGI was really cool.
But yeah, the CGI of this movie was very well done. They did a great job with the sense of scale of these, which they've done so well in the last two films. I mean, it's so cool seeing, if you've seen the trailers for this movie, it is so cool seeing some of these iconic, Godzilla, some of these iconic kaiju on the big screen. It was so cool.
And I think some cool setup for what's to come with, can I say it? The next movie in the series?
People, you could definitely, that's definitely,
I think that was kind of my favorite part, actually, was how it's setting up the next movie.
Yeah, that's going to be a really cool setup. It was caught us off guard, definitely. And also something I do. So before we talk about the human characters, is there any human character in the movie that stood out?
Kyle Chandler, is that the dad?
Yeah.
I thought he did a really good job.
Yeah, he's always one of those guys that, like, no matter what movie he's in, he always brings his A game.
He seemed like, even though his character, had gone through some stuff, he was kind of the moral. I guess maybe Millie Bobby Brown was more the moral compass. She did a great job too. But I like their dynamic.
Yeah, they definitely kind of. It's always good to have kind of that human aspect in there to kind of ground everything that's going on and kind of put it all in perspective. Mm-hmm. So we were talking about some things after the movie that we think could be improved, and so what are some potential improvements you think this film could have?
You were saying, and I agree with you, that I feel like it could have been switched into two movies, or at least split up, because there were so many monsters and so many characters that a lot of them didn't get, I think, the screen time that they needed, or they could have had.
Yeah, perfectly said. There are some moments in this movie that could have been so much more satisfying if they had a little bit more build-up. Maybe another movie kind of establishing the origins of kind of the more well-known kaiju in this movie. And we were also talking about the sound mixing was it's a very loud movie, very loud.
Like, if it matched, the vibe of the whole thing of feeling super big and huge, but it was like painfully loud at some points.
I think some of the action sequences in this movie, I mean, they're really cool mostly, but they're very little kind of, like, it goes pretty much nonstop for a while in some of these scenes, which, I mean, sometimes it is nice to have that break.
Yeah, you're kind of hoping for those moments of quiet, of downtime.
Definitely, there is a lot of human characters in this movie.
Yeah.
So they probably could have balanced that a little bit better. All in all, great CGI, as Jeremy was saying. Great sense of scale. I mean, it is cool seeing these iconic kaiju on the big screen, definitely. Could have been, probably another movie would have been awesome too, and before this one. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeremy, for joining for this review. And have an awesome night.